Welcome to Gospel News, your boy Darky. On this one, I want to say big thank you to our fans and subscribers out there for doing what you do and how you do them. From all of us at Gospel TV, so we love you, and yes, we do appreciate you. Just want to say that because we really do appreciate you. Now, moving on straight up to the news, to begin with Adekunle Gold, AG Baby, or Kosimi. That's why this guy was doing good for himself at the point. In my Brimo, we're supposed to have a collaboration together, and then all of that, we were expecting that to happen. But according to Brimo said, Adekunle Gold reached out to him. He said, Adekunle approached him about collaborating, but Ibrahim wanted to make an EP instead of just a single in order to make more money, which he guesses why the collaboration did not happen. Both acts are known for their niche music, and it will be interesting to see them collaborate. Now, fans wanted to see this happen, but according to Brian, he said Adekunle reached out to him, and then he wanted an EP because EP gives more money, and then you have options to listen to. But Adekunle wanted the single, and said that is why that did not happen. No, he said that not too long after that, was Adekunle coming out. Obviously, a staunch Manchester United fan. And then the football club has been actually doing a lot to their fans. This is costing them a lot of pains. And he came out with Belashmuda at the point after the loss down to Brentford 4-0. And then he came out saying, God, I beg you, who go help. And that's one of the Portable lines. And then fans came calling for him, saying, Portable is typing, you won't steal his life. Portable will know whenever his line is being used at any point, always coming out to say, do you want to rip him or something? Though he has not made a comment about this one, but the fan is saying, Portable is typing, you want to steal his line. Now, Adekunle Gold is known for sending mails to all his fans, and this time he sent another one again, a very, very long note, talking about something he just acquired. All of that, I'll do a snippet of this, what this make content is, and then you'll see what he just acquired. Now, Adekunle Gold is saying, I've spent the last 2 weeks starting and touching my new ink constantly. I can't believe it's permanent, but I'm so glad I did it. It took me 33 years to pluck up some courage to finally get my ears pierced, and now I have a tattoo. And I'm sure you are thinking that is a rebellious act. It is not, and I'll tell you why later. Now, I went on and all through to this point where he said, my tattoo is on the lower right arm, and it's a bamboo growing out of lotus flowers. It symbolizes strength and resilience and the ability to rise above all and any adversity. This is a story I've chosen to tell the world about Adekunle. It's a boy who refused to back down when no one believed in him. A boy who was so sure of his potentials that no adversary could hold him down. A boy who pushed and charged forward towards his dream until he achieved them. And now this mail is more personal because it has all the people name he sent them to. And now moving on, what tattoo Adekunle has now, this is a tattoo because he has one on the lower part of his arm, with the flower growing out, which he said is more resilient and like saying, I don't give up, because it's like growing out from its own share. For him, it's more beautiful tattoo. And then he said, all my love, then Tio Tekula, that's more of his name and everything. I'm coming for Adekunle Gold, and then we all can see what he has for us in the coming days. Now moving on to Rema. Above the moment, the Calm Down crew now, who has been doing good for himself. Now we saw Calm Down become the most Shazam over 4 million times. It's remained the most Shazam Afrobeat song dropped this decade, and overall second most Shazam Afrobeat song proper. It has Calm Down with about 4 million plus Shazams. Now moving on, the Netherlands board for Rema has been like a scoreboard for him, because it's not like he has made that play like second home for him. He has been doing good over in Netherlands. About over 15 million demand streams, good certified. He's now eligible for a platinum in the Netherlands. The Billboard Netherlands song 6 weeks for the 2 days. Like, numbers too numerous to mention. For him, he has been doing good and well for himself. Also over the weekend, we saw Selena Gomez coming for a Rema concert in the early, and then after the concert, both of them came out all loved up, having pecs and all. And then that got fans were insane. This guy's dating, like you recall that Selena Gomez used to be Justin Bieber at the point, and then now it's Rema. Does it mean Rema is the new guy she's rooting for, or what is that? And that got fans talking. Someone is saying, Selena won't use kill my baby. I love it. I love them both. Nigerian men are the new crude oil. They tapping us anyhow. Like, got fans talking like a whole law. And then just like that is not enough, because Rema this time has come out again with Offset. Now at the point we saw Offset with the drama within Burna Boy and Wizkid, and where he made the comment, or where he was allegedly supposed to make, where he allegedly make that comment, where at the moment we are not too sure whether he made it or not. And then this time we're seeing him with Rema, and this one again getting fans talking. And we're expecting something from you guys. Like, is Rema going international at this point? Is he going fully international? Because yeah, just some days back, Selena Gomez, today's Offset, like what exactly is happening? And we're expecting a collaboration. In case it is, we all can wait for that one to drop and vibe to that one. Now moving on to King Rudy. He called himself King Rudy, one of the faction of P Square. At the point, these guys were unknown, talking to them, they had issues and all. Now they're back together. and just more like saying, guys, we're back together, and they giving us something back together. They came up with Jaye and Find Someone. The classic is this song. They dropped one like they never left, because guys got themselves vibing to this one. Especially the Jaye song, it was more of the clubby song where you can vibe to, just like they never left, because this one is more classical, and then it reminds you of Peace Square. And then at the point they announced the tour, just after they came back together, they announced a 100 City World Tour, singing most of their old songs. And then funny how old songs sounds more like new songs, because these guys are evergreen songs, are classic. Then they announced their world tour, but then from August we know they're going to have a very, very busy eventful period, all down to September 21st, because Malabo, Edmonton, Ottawa, Dallas, Chicago, Charlotte, Dubai, Bata, Vancouver, Toronto, New York, Houston, London. They're going to be visiting all of these places down to the September 21st, Wednesday. And these guys are going to be busy all through this period. And then just like that is not enough, we saw them at the point saying, that was like some weeks ago when they visited Equatorial Guinea. Almost in the period they had the foreign tour, so it's more like a very eventful period for them, visiting two countries at the same time. For Peace Square, they are known for that, and then we all wish them the best in their endeavors. Now at the point we saw King Rudy come out to say, a man just want to make money and have peace. He doesn't care whether you love him or not. Before going to bed, he thinks, calculates, etc. Wakes up in the morning, strategize on how to achieve at the end of the day. No time. So he's saying this is what a man needs, or this is what makes a man happy. A man just want to make money and have peace. Now guys, is that true? Do you want to just make money and have peace? Like Kugudi is saying that is what men need. Moving on from that, we saw over the weekend, we've seen King Rudy and Phyno together, and again that got fans saying, it's been a while, like these guys, for one thing we know they're both from the east and all. Are we expecting something eastern for both of them? Whatever it is coming from Phyno end with the Peace Square or the King Rudy is going to be a vibe, and now they're back together, so it's going to be like a Phyno and a Peace Square. We all can't wait for that one to drop. If it eventually drop, we know it's going to be a banger. And these guys got spoiled together. Rudy was sitting while Phyno was standing, more like a conversation kind of thingy, and the fans got what he's saying, or kind of got concerned, saying, I guess giving us something, because we all can't wait for that one to drop, in case you guys are working on that one. Hey guys, we've come to the end of this. I can't wait to catch you guys on the very, 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 very next one, guys. Stay safe.